The dialogue is transcribed from repeated visits with patients in the Evansville Correctional Center in West Virginia. Madeline, a 36-year-old woman, was sentenced to life imprisonment after the brutal slaying of her boyfriend during sexual intercourse. According to police reports, Madeline sat with the remains of the man for 3 days after the murder until police arrived at the scene. They found her in the same room as the body, still coated in blood and malnourished. 3 doctors studied her behavior for a total period of 8 months, and the unanimous conclusion they reached was that Madeline was not of sound mind when she committed the act, which involved an ice pick, an oak board for the back of a chair, and eventually a chef's knife. Furthermore, she continued to show signs of both paranoia and delusions of grandeur long after the murder, swaying back and forth between the two, much like manic depression. For 3.5 years, Madeline had stayed at the Evansville Correctional Center, and she had shown no signs of behavioral improvement. She stays in a room by herself, usually playing solitaire on her bed. She talks to herself regularly and out loud, usually in a slight southern accent, although not in a very loud tone, according to surveillance videotape. Her family abandoned her after the murder. Occasionally, she requests newspapers to read, but she is usually denied them. She never received visitors until these sessions with myself. The following excerpts are from dialogues I have had with her, although I am tempted to say they are monologues. She wasn't very interested in speaking with me. Rather, she was more interested in opening herself up to someone for the first time in years, someone who is willing to listen. At times, I began to feel like a surrogate parent. I try not to think of what will happen when our sessions end. After this break, you will hear those sessions, and for the record, Madeline is not her real name.